Hi, family. So, I have a quick message here for you. I want to let you know that you don't have to convince anyone of anything. And the reason why I am just relaying this message to you is because a lot of us, we feel as though, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but being, a person, that's always caring about other people and wanting people to see me for who I truly am. I tend to be an overgiver and not really requiring anything out of many of the relationships that I do have. And that is also including respect. And so I'm saying this to say, you should not have to convince anyone that you are, God fearing. You shouldn't have to convince anyone that you love Christ. You should not have to convince anyone that you are a Christian. You should not have to convince anyone that you are loving, that you are caring, that you are forgiving. You should not have to convince anyone that you actually come out of love. Like your whole being is just, that's just who you are. Okay? You should not have to convince anyone of who it is that you are. They should simply be able to look at you, see you, and experience that of which who you are. And, if those people can't see you for who you are, if you feel like you're always having to show them, like, hey, let me do this for them so they can see me as this way and they can really see me for now. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why I feel like I notice the people that I've felt like I've had to do this with, and now that I look back, this is in my younger, 19, 20, I feel as though these are people, or looking back, I can see these are people who did not have, good intentions. They gossiped about other people, and they lied on other people. They stole. They weren't the best of people. And so, I think we can often try to get approval of others, not really looking at their full character and who they are, and realizing that you shouldn't really want approval from a person like that, or people that like that, no matter who who you're trying to appease. If they're if they're a bad person, you don't want approval from them. You don't want to be accepted by them because you're not bad. So, and what happened is once they make you feel like you're not even really accepted, because they never really accept you, because they see in you what they don't see in themselves. Okay, so that's number one. And so what they do is they tend to pick on you and they tend to bully you. And, they talk about you, they gossip about you. And the whole time you're doing stuff for them. You're being nice to them. You're trying to look over the things that they're saying. And, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So I'm giving you some advice here. I'm going to save you some time and some money and some energy. Just pray for these people. This is the easiest thing you can do. Is just pray for them. Just pray for them. Because this is free. This is free. This is free. And it actually works. Because I literally have bought Bibles for people that I knew, were just doing crazy stuff for me. The crazy stuff gets me. Lying on me and just doing all kind of stuff. And so, again, it's not your responsibility to convince people, of who it is that you are. Okay? So you shouldn't have to convince anyone. Let the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you simply live life, and the way that you walk in Christ be that, that they should be able to look at that and say, okay, that's a person, that I would like to be around, or that's a person, even if they don't want to be around you, that's okay. But you shouldn't have to convince them. Okay? But that is my quick message here for you. I love you all, and I will see you in the next message.